Hey guys, Halibut Hallucinogen here, and another member request I've been putting off for too long, so here's the M26 Pershing. This is probably one of the most underwhelming 6.7 tanks you could play at the moment. I used to quite like it back when it was 6.0 or something, but they kept moving it up, so this tank is very outclassed at its current BR. I mean, you could just go play the Jumbo Pershing or the Super Pershing, which are just straight upgrades over this tank in armor and firepower respectively. The mobility is on the slow end for a medium tank. It can go kind of fast if you let it accelerate for long enough, but it takes a while to get there, and you have to start all over again if you make any turns. It does have a decent reverse gear, which is an upgrade over the Shermans though. The slow acceleration makes it hard for you to get into good positions, and in close quarters urban fights you'll be warning the enemies with your engine sound for a long time before you actually fight them, making it really hard to be sneaky. The firepower is functional with the 90mm, which has good post-pen damage with the APHE, though its raw pen is not that good for the enemies it has to face at its BR. One of your most common opponents will be the King Tiger, which is very difficult to front pen. With the APHE, you'll have to pixel hunt for weak spots like the cupola, so your best bet is to switch to APCR, which can go through the flat mantlet, but it usually won't one-shot. Other enemies like Yag Tigers, Ferdinands, IS-3s, IS-4s, IS-6s, and other heavies will give you a massive headache. And the armor is only really relevant in a down tier against Tiger 1s and other weaker guns. The Pershing's turret mantlet can be kind of trolly to shoot, but anywhere else, and even the long 75 on the Panther won't have too much trouble with you. So overall, just not a very good tank for its BR. Most other 6.7 US tanks will serve you better. And the M26 at 7.0 is also quite good since it fixes both the firepower and the mobility problems this tank has by giving it a high pen heat FS round and upgrading the engine so that it's actually very mobile. As for playstyle, I don't really know, just try to get into a good position. You can try to snipe, but you don't really have the pen to damage a lot of enemies that are heavily armored. You can try to brawl, but you don't have the mobility or the armor to survive shots or avoid getting shot. So you're just kinda stuck trying to ambush in a tank that doesn't really have the mobility to get into good positions. Can it work? Sure, but it's very map dependent and situation dependent, and you can find yourself cornered by enemies you just can't deal with at all if they find you. And sometimes, of course, you get cast and die, and there's nothing you can do about it, but that's just ground RB. Anyways, let's get into the full matches. A lot of our team has come to the B point, so I'm able to cap it with them. I usually like going for the C point on this map, but that's only really possible if you're in a light tank that can get there quickly. So I decided against that, and so now I'm not really sure what to do with myself. I'm gonna try and hold myself up somewhere between the buildings, somewhere between B and C. Usually enemies on C are hesitant to come out of their little corners, so I don't think I have to worry too much about them heading this way specifically. So I might try to find a good spot to take out enemies that are coming into B from their spawn. Our team does seem to be encountering some trouble up ahead, so I do want to try and help, but I also don't want to overexpose myself in case they all die, which is very much a possibility. We don't have that much support up here. I think this isn't the best spot, but I think this'll have to do for now. I'm just gonna stay here for a little bit, see if anybody wants to poke out on either the left or right side. Okay, so whatever's in front of me, there's probably a Yag Tiger. That is pretty scary. If he finds me, then I might be screwed. B point is also getting captured, so clearly I didn't really do a good job of making sure the enemies didn't get there. Maybe they got from a different direction, but I didn't really see anybody. I'm gonna move into this corner here in the shadows, so hopefully it's gonna be a little bit more protected in case somebody comes around this corner. I can hear the Yag Tiger that's on my right somewhere, though. Some engine sounds from the front. Oh, there's a Panther. They haven't noticed me yet. So I'm just gonna wait for them to give me a slightly better angle than just shoot their side. Okay. That was kind of funny. Oh god, there's another Yag Tiger here. Hopefully he doesn't see me. It doesn't look like he does. Or maybe he doesn't know that he has his gun barrel pointed out. I'm gonna try and kill him before the Panzerhaubitze that just killed my friendly Somua gets to me and kills me as well. Hopefully this guy isn't running too much. I don't know how well it reverses, but we have some friendlies pushing towards B as well, so hopefully the area is at least not too dangerous. Okay, it looks like he decided not to run. There we go. I'm gonna try and go for B again. Help capture the point. Probably won't be necessary, but I do want the spawn points. This corner is sort of a terrible hiding spot when you're on this side of the map, but I'm just gonna hope that none of the enemies roll up while I cap here so that I can get off of it very quickly. I just took a shot from the front somewhere? I can't really tell where it came from. Where is it? Oh, what the heck? Well, my breach is out, so I'm probably just dead here. I might as well see if I can track this guy for my friendlies. How has he not killed me yet? I'm pretty sure you can't 50 cal barrels anymore, but I'm gonna just shoot at him so that he has a harder shot. Maybe, I don't know. How am I not dead yet? Oh, wait, my gun's repaired. Okay, that was really peculiar. Maybe he's stock? I'm pretty sure that he can just UFP me, at least if he has the APDS. Anyways, that was really peculiar. I'm gonna go see if I can get myself in the same spot as before. Looks like the Panzer Hobbits have finally died. That is a very scary target that I did not want to deal with. Okay, so I'm in the corner again from before. I'm hearing somebody on the other side of this wall. I think it's that Yag Tiger that never actually left here. He's being very passive, which is a bit unnerving, but maybe he'll just stay there and not push out. We do have a cap advantage, so he might have an incentive to try and push out. I'm hearing something else around the corner as well, though. The engine sounds a lot more modern. I don't really know what it is. And I'm also not really sure what side they're gonna try and push out from, so I'm gonna keep my options open and stay poked out a bit more than comfortable. Oh, it was a sub 1-2. Pretty easy target. That Yak Tiger is still moving around somewhere back there. And I'm a little hesitant to push out because I don't know what else they might have. And I really do not have any backup on this side of the map. Gonna mark it on the map for my friendly in case they want to know, but I doubt either of us are willing to push out to try and get him. And I'm starting to hear even more engines, which is very concerning. I do not want to get stuck in this corner here by myself, so I'm gonna try and pull back just a little bit, see if I can find a better spot. When I notice in my periphery there's this sub 1-2 again. Checking the kill feed afterwards, this is the third time I'm killing this guy. He was the M41 that couldn't kill me earlier, and now he's come back in the sub 1-2 two times. I kind of feel bad for him. Hearing another engine off to my left somewhere. It doesn't sound Russian or German. I don't know what it is. I'm gonna try and reposition. I think they might be trying to pass in front of me here. Get behind this wall. And hopefully they try to peek out. Ooh, I saw a track. But I think they might have noticed me. Okay, they're popping smoke. Now, for all you kids out there, this is a super epic gamer trick. Because in third-person view, the cursor actually falls on the nearest surface intersecting your gun. If a tank drives out in front of it, that becomes the new surface that is closer than the background. So your middle cursor is going to wobble a little bit. So using that, you can try and guess when the enemy is in front of you, even through smoke. I'm not gonna lie though, I was really surprised that I actually pulled that off there. I can definitely hear the Yak Tiger moving around back there, though. He definitely knows what I am. Oh, and he just killed my friendly Jumbo Pershing. That is not a good sign. I'm going to see if I can find a better position to try and engage him when he comes around the corner, I'm gonna guess. And if he doesn't, then I guess I'll just be stuck here. Also, where did our team go? We were doing so well. We had, like, all of the caps, and now we're just all gone. I guess that's just ground RB for you. There's some kind of a light tank pushing into C as well, but I don't really know what it is, and I don't have a good shot on it either, so I think I might have to pull out in case that guy tries to come after me from the side. Engine sounds behind me. I'm pretty sure those are my friendlies, but I still have plenty of enemies in front of me to worry about. I'm just gonna hole up in this corner and hope that nobody notices me. It's very likely that the Yak Tiger is gonna push out now. I think I hear him. Okay, here he comes. This is a horrible angle to engage him at, but he doesn't quite see me yet. Hoping that he drives sideways. Oh, no, he found me. Okay, well, I got his barrel. Gonna MG his tracks, and then hopefully I'll be able to get on his side and shoot him out. Come on, Pershing. He shouldn't be able to repair before I get to him, though, hopefully. And hopefully our team is doing enough distraction that I can get on his side. Aw, come on. Is that guy really waiting for me right there? I think he's also the Centurion Mark II that I killed earlier, so... Oh yeah, the Centurion Mark II is also 6.7. Why is this thing the same BR as that? In hindsight, I probably could have tried to shoot the MG port. I think the Pershing can front pen the Yak Tiger that way. Though I was sort of getting off of having played the Chaffee that I wasn't really considering that at the moment. Anyways, I've respawned again, and my goal is to just try and get to the city as quickly as possible so that I can find some cover. I know they're coming from around the C area as well as the B area, so I need to get there quickly. Oh god, it's the Yak Tiger that I couldn't kill. And, oh, it looks like he spotted me. Is he looking at me? Oh yeah, he's definitely looking at me, so... Well, is there anything I can do anymore? I can't poke out on the right side. I can't poke out on the left side either. Maybe I can try to side scrape, but that gun is really nasty if it hits. I could try and sacrifice a track, I guess, but I'm kind of just hoping that he gets bored and goes somewhere else. But at the same time, there's literally nobody else on my team left. And I'm getting pincered by that charioteer and another IS-2. So there's not really much I can do here. Kinda sucks. I was doing quite well there. I was at like 1955 spawn points. So maybe if I had gone for that driver's port, I could have gotten a nuke this match, but yeah, sometimes there's not much you can do. Especially when you're fighting a bunch of tanks that you really cannot engage from the front, but also don't have the kit to try and get on their side either. Well, nothing you can really do but jump into the next match. This time we're on Kuban. I'm trying to get up to this hill that I normally go to so that I can see if I can snipe people coming in towards C. Though this is somewhat of a popular spot, so enemies and friendlies will also be here. Looks like there's some sort of SPG on the other side of this hill, but they're also pulling out. And I have a lot of friendlies here with me, so this should be a good opportunity to just take position and see if I can catch some people that are coming into C. It looks like whatever was here earlier has left, though. Probably for the better. Oh, they just got taken out by the Super Hellcat. Oh, it was that giant T-72 chassis SPG. Yeah, he wouldn't have stood a chance here. Looks like there's a King Tiger that I can maybe engage over there. Or not, he just blew up. Most of our team did come to C, so I might not get that many opportunities to kill enemies if they all die like that. There might be somebody farther back, but I don't think I can quite get an angle on them. So I'm just gonna stay up here for now and see what I can do, looking around, keeping point. Maybe check out closer towards their spawn or their B side. Oh wait, hold up, I can see quite far from here. Is that their spawn? That's a Kugelblitz over there. Yeah, well, I took out his turret. People like to talk about how good the post-pen is on the 90mm, and it's definitely good. It's certainly better than something like on the Panther, but I think the nuke round on the Tiger 1 and the T-3485 are significantly better at one-shotting. Oh, I did not expect to be able to actually hit that driver shot. I don't think I can really front-pen the object anywhere else, unless I use the APCR and go for the flat MG weak spot on the side of its gun, but I'm not gonna risk that at this range. I'm already surprised that I actually hit his driver's port. So I'm gonna see if I can find anybody else to fight without exposing myself to him. I wait a little longer and it looks like there are more enemies over there, so I'm gonna hope that he's no longer looking at me. Oh wow, he definitely was looking at me, but luckily he somehow misses me. I don't know where he hit or where he bounced off of. But he's gonna be on a long reload for now, so I'm gonna try and take out this Panther while I can. Oh, come on, that was a pretty good shot. Well, it looks like I'm not getting anything at the moment, so let's just pull back. Don't want to risk that object actually shooting me and actually killing me this time. Looks like he's focusing on somebody else, so I'm gonna take a peek. Yep, they both just shot at somebody. I think that's an IS-2 in the back. Ooh! Damn, I was not expecting that to hit like that. Well, I'm here, I might as well maybe just take another shot at that object. Yeah, I'm not doing anything like this. I don't know why I'm bothering to load the APHE again. If I cared, I probably would go for the APCR. Okay. Well, I guess he's not shooting back anymore. And that's an assist. Okay, I'll take it. Looks like our team is kind of heavily pushing their spawn. I get the suspicion that they're not going to be alive for very long, because usually if you do such an early spawn push while there's still a lot of enemies, then it doesn't go very well. But whether their spawn push works or not, I should probably reposition because I'm not going to get very much done here up in this hill anymore. I'm going to see if I can work my way towards B because I'm going to guess that that's where they're going to go next. Based off the fact that they've capped A and, oh yeah, there is some light tanks pushing there. And I don't know how well the one teammate that's stuck up there is going to hold out. Or, well, it looks like it's two teammates. There's an M26 and an FE 4005. And they're both dead. And they're capping B. So this was an excellent time to reposition. Hopefully they won't be expecting me to come from underneath the bridge here. And hopefully I'll be able to have a shot into B. It might be a little awkward since it's up on a hill. Gonna drop some artillery. I'm not really sure how many there are here, but if I'm able to be careful and stay hidden, then it shouldn't be too much of an issue. And wow, my god, this thing loses a lot of speed when it turns. Horrible energy retention, it's worse than the MiG-21. I'm gonna check a B side really quickly, see if there's anything to see. Oh, that's an IS-2 with the side of their turret showing, so easy shot. And they're no longer capping B, but there's still probably enemies around, so I'm gonna try and find myself a little hole, like right here. It's not the best cover, but hopefully the enemies won't notice me if I stay here. And as expected, our team did not survive. The teammates are respawning, but it's gonna take a while for them to get over here, so I am kind of all on my own right now. Ooh, Panther. That's a free kill. There's a prog up behind him, though. I'm gonna have to MG him. Hopefully I can kill him here. Okay, I was able to MG him before this other guy showed up. I wasn't able to reload in time, though. It looks like it's an M41. Okay, so, well, I guess this is how I die. Maybe I could have just shot the Panther and then stayed quiet and they wouldn't have noticed me. But, this M41 is pulled back. And I got my loader and gunner back, so, okay. This is the second time that, M41 wasn't able to kill me. I am kind of crippled hard, though. This thing already didn't have the best reload, and now I'm stuck with what I'm guessing is at least a 10-second reload. Probably much longer. I'm probably scouted from that M41, and I am definitely hearing some sort of an engine sound to my left, and if they're going to try and Sparta off of the cliff here, then they might be able to get behind me, and I probably won't be able to react to that in time, so I'm gonna pull back a little bit, hope they don't know that I'm here, and hope that they drive out in front of me, but oh, it looks like it's an elephant? That's not the scariest thing that it could have been. Still pretty scary since I can't easily front pen it, but he's not pushing out, and he's exposed his barrel, so I'm gonna actually try and go after him here. And my god, that reload is so slow. Counting the seconds, it's actually 16 seconds now, it's double. I'm gonna go try and push in for him. It might be a bit of a risk considering there aren't that many teammates around to support me if the elephant has some sort of backup. But at the same time, I don't know if I can really rely on my teammates anyways at this point. Most of them are still pretty far back, and I can't afford to wait around just to have them die again. Okay, Jesus Christ, this guy is already repaired. Luckily, the friendly Chaffee acted as fodder, so I am able to take out his gun again. But if his repair is as short as earlier, then I might not actually be able to get to him before he repairs it. My own reload is 16 seconds, and I'm pretty sure that he can actually get that done faster than that. Whew, but luckily it looks like the Pershing isn't quite slow enough to die that easily. The overall handling and the maneuverability of this tank right now is also kind of ass because of how limited my crew is after 3 of them have already died. So after waiting this excruciating wait for the reload to finish, I finally killed this guy. I'm thinking now might be a good time to go back to B, get a cap, maybe get a crew member back as well, that would be nice. But I think I'm hearing somebody on the other side of this hill, which is not a good sign. Yeah, there's definitely some sort of a German engine over there. So I do not have the option to retreat back to B at the moment. I have to stay under this hill. Marking for friendlies, maybe a plane can come in and strafe them. But I am sort of on my own at the moment, which is not good. And I think that bomb probably landed close enough to me that it's probably spotted me, so whatever's in front of me definitely knows that I'm here. Oh god, it's a King Tiger. It looks like he's taken a shot and he's also scouted, so maybe I can rush around and get him? He's fired, that's a good sign. Oh, but I'm hearing another engine sound. Ooh, what is that? He whiffed his shot. Maybe he was using heat and he fired at the tree, but I also whiffed my shot. I gotta get out of here. Oh, he whiffed his shot again. This is the coughing baby fight of the century. I don't think I can out-reload him. Holy crap though, my friendly M26 from the other side of B is able to nail the Bulldog. So maybe now I can try and engage the King Tiger? It looks like the M56 is also taking shots at him. I'm getting strafed by what I think are Shivaks, I'm not really sure. Oh, there's another King Tiger. Not sure what he shot at. I'm gonna maybe peek out here, though that thing does have a pretty short reload, and I'm not quite able to get there in time. Staying out here exposed like this is probably not a great idea either. He pops a smoke. Interesting strategy. I might try and go around and see if I can get the other King Tiger. He seems pretty damaged. Can I pen the side of his turret from this angle? Maybe? Ooh, okay, nice. It turns out he wasn't actually damaged at all. He was just retreating for a better position. Okay, now it's just that one other King Tiger up on the hill. I would maybe try and loop around this hill and get on his side, but again, I don't know what else might be in front of me, so pushing out is, again, a risk that I don't know if I can afford. I'm gonna just try and stay down here, maybe hope that the M56 can take him out. But it does look like he is behind a rock, so my M56 might not be able to get a shot on him. He is really smoking up this area and also whiffing like all of his shots. I don't really know what his deal is. I can't tell if this is some really big brain strat or if he's just being really stupid, but again, I'm hearing another heavy tank. My god, these guys just keep coming at us. King Tiger is trying to push the hill. Not a great idea for him. Okay, M56 manages to get the IS-2 that was pushing as well. And a different M56 kills the King Tiger. I did not know there were two of them. But I do greatly appreciate the support. I'm hearing sort of a modern engine sound somewhere in front of me. Maybe it's a M109 or something. I could maybe try and go for B right now. But then I have to dip back into the valley and then climb back out. And the way out is a pretty big risk. The enemies could just shoot me in the butt. So instead I'm going to push my luck and see if I can find the enemies that are in front of me. I don't really know where they are at the moment though. But I do hear something to my front and something to my left. Maybe it's just the burning corpse of the King Tiger? I can't really be certain. Oh, there's somebody in front of me. I think it's a Kugelblitz? Oh, I was hoping that I could shoot through those. I guess that's not a piece of rubble that I can shoot through. I do not want him to take out my barrel, so I'm gonna wait a little bit for my gun to reload. And push out and see if I can get a better shot on him. This is a bit of a risk. It looks like he's pulled out. Maybe I can just push him. The closer I get, the easier it is for him to shoot my barrel out though, which could be a problem. I do want to be very careful since I am actually pretty close to a nuke now. Okay, so I can hear him on the other side of this rock. He's dropping artillery on me. I guess that's expected. I guess at this point we're gonna play Ring Around the Rosie here. He probably can side pen me and pen me from the rear, which is going to be an issue, but if he tries to crest over this hill, then I'm gonna have some time while he tries to get gun depression, so I'm gonna come around the long way and try and avoid exposing myself too much. Oh, he's actually a lot farther back than I thought. My gun is still intact, so I might be able to get a shot here while he tries to back off. Come on, gun, stay alive. Really? Come on. Yeah, good post pen my ass. I've taken out one of his cannon barrels, so it should be harder for him to shoot my gun out. But he is definitely still very alive. Hopefully the second shot should finish him off. Huh, okay. Man, those things are unusually hard to kill. Probably because they have a ball turret that reduces the shrapnel to anybody in the hull. I'm definitely hearing somebody else in front of me though. And I'm only 71 points away from a nuke, so honestly, if I just get one shot off on this guy, I should be able to get a nuke. I'm not really sure where he is, but he's probably somewhere on the other side of this hill like the Kugelblitz was. Don't want to overexpose myself unnecessarily. Oh, there he is. It's an M109. He could very easily one-shot me if he knows where to shoot, though it's not the easiest thing to one-shot with. APHE is a little finicky. Trying to go straight over this hill is probably not a great idea, so I'm gonna try and come in from an angle where I can actually get some gun depression. Ooh, hold on, that looked like it should have hit him. My cursor did jump as it moved on top over him. Luckily I did survive. I don't know if I out-reload him with the 16-second reload, though. I'm gonna wait back here. Come on, I'm so close. I was hoping that he'd pop out and I could use the same smoke trick again, but it doesn't look like he's gonna do that, so I'm gonna try and push him. It sounds like he's moving off towards the right, so I'm gonna try and maneuver in a way that I can find him a bit easier. He's popped smoke again, so it looks like he's actually gone farther back. I did just take a shot from an SPA. Oop. And that guy definitely sees me. What is that? I have no idea. It looks like it's a Kugelblitz. I don't kill him, but I get enough points for the nuke. I'm just gonna spawn it in. I know that we had a friendly Key 61 up, so hopefully he's able to provide air support. It is kind of interesting how, if I do manage to drop this, this'll be my 15th nuke. And as I said earlier, I'm not really good at getting nukes because most of the time I just hold W and shoot at people in front of me. But trying to do these vehicle reviews sort of forces me to try and stay in one vehicle for as long as possible, so it does kind of put you in the right mindset to get nukes, so maybe if I keep doing these, then I'll get a lot more. I'm not really sure what the best angle to try and come in with a nuke here is. I know the left side has a little bit of a hill, but then once I do crest that hill, I'm pretty high up and exposed, so maybe I should try and just stay straight down in the middle. Either way, I want to minimize the amount of time that the enemy sees me. I do think I should be able to get there before the tickets fully bleed out, though. Let's try and make sure not to crash into any of the trees, though. That would be embarrassing. So I'm going to pitch up a little bit. Oh wow, the M109 finally got around to killing me. It kinda took him long enough. Oh wow, the friendly Ki-61 just got nuked out of the sky from the Kugel Blitz. Hopefully that doesn't happen to me and I'm able to get there. Please, come on. I'm not getting shot at just yet. Let's go! Bombs out! Yeah, baby! Oh yeah, that does feel pretty good. It would be kind of cool if they implemented some sort of a cool kill streak mechanic to Air RB as well, so that you can get rewarded for doing really well. It could jack up the stakes of a match, sort of like how nukes do. Not sure exactly how they could implement it though. Either way, it did definitely take a lot less matches to try and get this nuke compared to getting the nuke in the APHE, which I guess is probably kind of obvious. This tank is at least able to pen stuff from the front, but I definitely had a lot more fun playing the APHE at 6.7. It's such a fun little creature to rat around in, and it's so much more satisfying to kill king tigers in. Either way, this tank can work, but probably better to just use something better like the Jumbo Pershing or Super Pershing or the M26. But that'll be all for now. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye!